The Adventures of Charlie Unicorn, Time Traveler. Beginnings. In the bustling heart of New York City, amidst towering skyscrapers and the never-ending rush, lived a spirited teenage girl named Charlie Unicorn. With her vibrant rainbow hair and sparkling eyes, she stood out in a crowd. But Charlie wasn't just any teenager, she was a dreamer, a thinker, and a relentless explorer of the universe's mysteries, especially those hidden within the depths of science. Afternoons found her in the library, poring over books on quantum physics and time travel, losing herself in the possibilities of bending time itself. She imagined visiting distant eras, dancing with flappers in the roaring 20s, or witnessing the grandeur of ancient civilizations firsthand. Little did she know, her dreams were about to leap into reality. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the dusty attic of her apartment building, Charlie stumbled upon an old, worn box tucked away in the shadows. Inside, she found a peculiar watch, its surface adorned with strange symbols, its shimmering face pulsing softly, as if alive. Drawn in by its mystery, she slipped the watch onto her wrist. As she did, a faint glow emerged, wrapping around her skin like liquid light. As she fiddled with the watch, she recalled her readings on quantum entanglement, the idea that particles could be linked across time and space, influencing one another no matter the distance. Suddenly, Charlie had a brilliant idea. What if this watch could harness those connections? What if it could allow her to travel through time? With excitement bubbling inside her, she decided to call it the Cutie Watch, short for Quantum Time Watch. With her heart racing, Charlie took a deep breath and pressed a button on the Cutie Watch. And then, the world shifted. In an instant, she felt a rush of energy, and the world around her blurred into a whirlwind of colors and sounds. When the whirlwind settled, Charlie found herself standing in a glamorous speakeasy, surrounded by flappers and jazz musicians. The air was thick with the sound of saxophones and laughter. Charlie felt the vibrations of the music resonate through her, connecting with the Cutie Watch. She danced and twirled, feeling alive in a way she never had before. The entanglements of the past were strong here, making her time travel experience seamless and exhilarating. But as the night went on, Charlie began to realize that time travel wasn't just about fun and adventure. There were rules to follow, and she needed to be careful not to disrupt the timeline. After returning to her own time, Charlie felt a burning desire to explore even further into the past. However, she remembered the books she had read about time travel. The further back you go, the weaker the entanglements become. The Cutie Watch alone wouldn't be enough. Determined to enhance her time-traveling abilities, Charlie set to work building a time machine. With her knowledge of physics and a little help from her friends, she gathered materials and created a device that could boost the connections made by the Cutie Watch. The time machine, a sleek, shiny contraption with blinking lights and whirring gears, was ready. Charlie felt a surge of excitement as she prepared for her next adventure. With the Cutie Watch on her wrist and the time machine at her side, Charlie aimed for the ancient world. She pressed the buttons, and with a jolt, she found herself standing at the foot of the Great Pyramids of Giza. The sun blazed overhead, and the rhythmic sound of chiseling echoed as workers carved massive stones. The pyramids stood firm, always the same through the ages, like anchors in a sea of ever-changing time, and they held a silent, powerful energy, a bridge between the past and the future. Charlie marveled at ancient ingenuity, how they built, believed, and thrived without modern technology. Each moment was a treasure, and the entanglements of history were palpable. The pyramids themselves were more than just marvelous structures, they were fixed points in time, steady beacons carved in stone. They stood firm amid shifting sands, resonating with deep emotions and the heartbeat of a bygone era. As the golden Egyptian sun began to fade, Charlie took a quiet moment to sit amid the ancient stones. The air pulsed with lingering emotions, feelings tied to the past that hovered like gentle ghosts. The whispers of triumph, loss, and longing rose softly from the weathered stones, echoing the emotions that had once filled this great civilization. In that peaceful stillness, she realized these vibrations were more than simple echoes. They were like invisible threads weaving fixed points and quantum ties across time. Her Cutie Watch, finely tuned to the pulse of human emotion, began to hum softly as it followed these surges. It was as if the very feelings of ancient souls were guiding her journey, drawing her toward crucial moments where passion and pain intertwined to shape both the past and the future. It felt as though these invisible paths in time were calling to her, leading her to every important moment yet to come. Each leap through time left an indelible mark on her heart, a bittersweet reminder that alongside beauty and wonder, history carried the weight of untold stories, and that her path was forever intertwined with the rich tapestry of human emotion. Feeling empowered by her adventures, Charlie decided it was time to venture into the future. She activated the Cutie Watch and the time machine, but this time the experience felt different. As the machinery whirred to life, the Cutie Watch began to flicker erratically, its glow pulsing in abrupt, disjointed bursts. For moments, Charlie teetered on the verge of uncertainty, as if the very quantum point anchoring her journey was weakening. Her heart pounded while she fought to regain control, the glitching watch serving as a stark reminder that even time travel was a delicate dance of quantum connections. When the tumult subsided, she emerged into a dazzling metropolis defined by both innovation and evocative symbolism. Dominating the skyline loomed a 1,000-foot screen, its colossal surface streaming shifting holographic narratives that stitched together the fabric of past and present. As she explored this new world, Charlie discovered incredible advancements in science and technology. Sleek transit systems and soaring towers of glass and steel spoke of a future steeped in digital precision. Yet amid these marvels, she noticed that people seemed more isolated than ever. The emotional bonds that had once tied them together had weakened into cold, data-driven algorithms. Wandering along softly lit boulevards, Charlie's gaze fell upon a striking scene in a quiet courtyard. Under the ambient glow of the giant screen, a man with intricately designed cyber augmentations stood side by side with a gleaming metallic limb, as if in a gentle, almost tender embrace. This evocative moment, a fusion of human warmth and engineered precision, captured the very essence of the cyber steampunk soul that now defined this era. The vibrant pulses of her Cutie Watch appeared dim against this backdrop, echoing the fading fervor of genuine human connection. In that hushed space, the man murmured, almost as if to himself, "We once thrived on connection, but now, everything's reduced to calculations, and the heartbeat of humanity is losing its rhythm." His words resonated deeply with Charlie, underlining the profound risk that, in a future of incredible technological prowess, the spirit of human intimacy might be all but forgotten. Through her travels, Charlie began to understand that time was not a straight line, but a complex web of interconnected moments. Each journey revealed how the past, present, and future were linked by emotions, experiences, and choices. The Cutie Watch and the time machine allowed her to navigate this web, uncovering the secrets of time travel. She realized that the ghosts she had encountered were not just remnants of the past, but emotional vibrations tied to the entanglements of time. They served as reminders of the importance of connection and the impact of emotions on the timeline. Determined to make a difference, Charlie decided to embark on one last adventure. She wanted to find a way to strengthen the connections of the future, to help people rediscover the importance of emotional bonds. With the Cutie Watch and time machine, she traveled back to pivotal moments in history, encouraging people to connect, share, and express their emotions. She witnessed the power of love, friendship, and community, and how these feelings could ripple through time. As she returned to her own time, Charlie felt a renewed sense of purpose. She understood that time travel was not just about visiting different eras, but about learning from them and using those lessons to create a better future. Back in New York City, Charlie reflected on her adventures. She had traveled through time, witnessed the wonders of history, and explored the possibilities of the future. But most importantly, she learned that the connections we make with one another are what truly shape our lives and the world around us. As Charlie Unicorn looked out over the twinkling city, a warm sense of peace filled her heart. The world was huge and full of surprises, and with her boundless curiosity, brave spirit, and a little help from her Cutie Watch, she knew her time travel adventures were only just beginning. Every time the watch glowed a bit brighter, it was as if it were calling her toward hidden places where strong feelings, like excitement, wonder, and even a touch of sadness, were waiting to be discovered. These glowing signals meant new adventures, moments that could change her journey forever. Charlie understood that time was a gift, and with every tick of the watch, there were endless possibilities waiting to be explored. The journey of a time traveler was not just about where you go, but about the connections you make along the way. The end for now.